Erik ten Hag is deciding together with Manchester United on these points. And also on players in doubt like Paul Pogba. We know that he has chances to leave Man United on a free. We know that Paris Saint-Germain have an interest in Pogba. But at the same point, still no official communication from Paul Pogba, and Erik ten Hag will be involved in every single point of this process because he wants to avoid transfer market mistakes. Hi guys, and welcome back on the channel from Fabrizio Romano, as always together to discuss transfers, players, contracts, football stuff and managers, and this is why we are here together today to discuss about Erik ten Hag. We know that he's really close to become the new Manchester United manager. We are just waiting for the final stages, but I wanted to discuss some of the details you asked me about Ten Hag and Man United, so let's jump into it together. And so guys, Erik ten Hag is working hard to become the new Manchester United manager. It's no secret, he wants Manchester United job. They have an agreement ready on every single point, finally, after more than 1 month discussing on every single detail, every single point to work together, starting, of course, from next season. But now I wanted to clarify something, that about timing is just a matter of time, and then everything should be completed between Ten Hag and Manchester United to sign the contract and to complete the agreement. But there is a key point on this Ten Hag story, and this is regarding the transfer market strategy, because we heard a lot of rumors in the last few weeks about Ten Hag and Man United. I told you many times how important was and is for Erik ten Hag to discuss with Manchester United about the strategy on the transfer market. But what does it mean, this situation for Erik ten Hag? What does it mean to discuss together on the transfer market between Erik ten Hag and Manchester United? Guys, I want to explain one point. When I mention power for Erik ten Hag in the transfer market decisions, it doesn't mean that Erik ten Hag wants to decide by himself on every single point of the strategy. It's not like this. Erik ten Hag is not crazy. He knows so well that when you join top clubs like Manchester United, you need to decide together with the board. So it's not Erik ten Hag who wants to decide everything on player contracts, on new signings, on the outgoings, and every single detail into the club. But he wants to decide together with the board. So for Ten Hag, it's really important to follow the model he had at Ajax for many years, and this is how he built this fantastic experience with Ajax and with Mark Overmars as sport director. He wants to work together with the board, and it means that they are together in deciding which kind of players Man United need, which kind of players Man United need to get rid of. For example, outgoings, players that should not extend their contracts, but also strategies on young players. So Erik ten Hag wants to be together with Manchester United board on these kind of points. It doesn't mean that Erik ten Hag will decide the signings and Man United board should say, yes, it's okay, we signed that player. They will be together in this process. Ralf Rangnick will be involved as consultant of the board in this process, but they will decide together to avoid transfer mistakes. This is the priority for Erik ten Hag. He thinks that this is a really key point to rebuild Manchester United for the future. And so what does it mean? I mentioned many times here on the channel Donny van de Beek. They signed him, Manchester United, for 40 million, and then they never played him for 3-4 consecutive games. And this is why he was struggling, and then he needed to leave the club on loan to join Everton. Then he will be back in the summer. But it happened for many players. Man United used it to sign players and then not trusting them, or maybe they were not the right players for the project. So maybe just because of their name or just because of the price and this kind of stuff. Erik ten Hag wants to be together with the board. It means if we sign the player, it's because we are convinced that he could be an important player immediately for Manchester United, that he can have a process as Manchester United player, so we can't do mistakes. This is the point for Erik ten Hag. The board, of course, is working on some names since long time. This is how top clubs work, and so it's normal for Man United to have a list of players, for example, on the defensive midfielder, for example, on the striker, for example, on the center back. So Man United will be busy in the summer with many signings, but Erik ten Hag will be together with the board in deciding these kind of things. He will be together with the board also on contracts situation, and so Edinson Cavani expected to leave the club. La Liga could be the destination, but also the same is going to happen for Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata, many players prepare to leave. Nemanja Matic is going to leave the club, and Erik ten Hag is deciding together with Manchester United on these points. And also on players in doubt like Paul Pogba. We know that he has chances to leave Man United on a free. We know that Paris Saint-Germain have an interest in Pogba, but at the same point, still no official communication from Paul Pogba, and Erik ten Hag will be involved in every single point of this process because he wants to avoid transfer market mistakes, but he doesn't want to feel the only man with the power. He wants to decide together with the club, together with the board. This is how top clubs act when they want to rebuild or to build something important. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on this Erik ten Hag approach on the transfer market. You think it's the right way for Manchester United or maybe not? I'm waiting for your thoughts, guys. Here in the comments, let me know some names of players you think Man United need to rebuild together with Erik ten Hag. I'm waiting for you guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to like this video, turn on the notification bell so you're not gonna miss any update, and see you soon with Fabrizio Romano. Ciao!